tonight for our live chainmail demonstration. We will be demonstrating Orchid Weave. So let me just pop out my chat window so I can see who's here. To all those that Chris promised I will be singing tonight, I will not be singing tonight. I like you all too much to do that to you. My mother used to tell me I had a lovely voice. It was a shame it was coming out of a rough passage. So singing in public I don't do anymore. Alright, so hey everyone, I can see who have we got. We've got Di and Roslyn, Kim, Wes, I know you're in there causing trouble, Susie, Casey, good to see you Casey, Dawn, Di, Linda, I think I've got everyone, Joe, hey Joe. Sing in private and record it. Hey Marion, how are you? Hey Shirley, good to see you. Hi Anthea. Yeah, no, there's no singing. No singing, Wes. Not gonna happen. I did the little teapot. That's as far as my singing expertise goes.
That's right, you did too.
I did, and I got in, you know, made fun of, so I'm not doing it anymore. Hey Jenny love, how are you? Hey Retta, it's good to see you. Cassandra, hello. Hi Debbie. We're all popping on tonight. Beautiful. Hey Jane, I think I might have missed you before. Oh, sad face. So, it's best to be sad now, Wes, than completely horrified. Okay, beautiful. Teapot. You did not love my teapot, Susie. You made fun of me. You told me not to give up my day job. What, Shirley? What am I guessing? Oh, we've got two Shirleys on tonight. Okay. Always the one that spoils it for all. Was that Susie you're talking about, Joe? There's tint. Oh yeah, I know there is. I know there is. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. There's also cherry ripe ones, as well as the Turkish delight things. Really, truly, yeah, sure. No, and I won't be buying them. I won't be buying them. I'm not a big Tim Tams fan either. I know, which horrifies lots of people. So Tim Tams and Turkish delights, just nightmare material. Okay, beautiful. Alright, so we might make a start on this. Oh, you've got some in your fridge, Dawn. Oh. Okay. Everyone can still see me okay? I'm just getting some error messages here.
Yeah,
it just jumped? Yep. You were singing teapot during the day. It was my day job, yeah. The iced coffee Tim Tams sounds slightly interesting, Dawn. I would try those ones, but I'm not going to go down the Turkish delight thing. It's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. Give up on it. Buffering, Jane. Yeah, I just had an error report come up, but looks like everything's okay now.
Just some drop frames?
It came up on on the YouTube page.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, the other one's showing a few. No, actually, no, the other one's not showing it. Oh, yes, it is. Yes, it is. No. All right, guys. Yeah, hopefully the stream will stay good for us tonight. I don't think there's much I can do about it, to be honest. We have to do this through our phone. Our home internet is not anywhere near good enough to do live, so it's actually done through hotspotting through our phone. So hopefully everything will be okay. Look, white chocolate Tim Tams sounds good, Shirley. I might go there for that. But yeah, not a big Tim Tam fan. All right, guys, I'm going to change this to the other view, and we'll make a start on this. And yeah, I'll show you a few sample pieces first. Okay, so as usual, I've done it in the various gauges. So the guys that got the Maille Club kit have rings for a bracelet and for the earrings. Oh, hey Bonnie, good to see you. Oh no, we don't have NBN up here, Dawn. We're not that lucky. Well, I don't know whether you call it lucky or unlucky yet. They actually did sort of like to the bottom of the mountain, and then they jumped and went to the top of the mountain, so they missed sort of the lower to mid mountains altogether. Although the rumour is that it will start happening this year, which is quicker than they thought it was going to be. Anyway, this is 14 gauge, 1.6 millimeters. The ring size we used for this was 5/16 or 7.94. It's a very lacy weave. Again, I'm not a real fan of the 14 gauge size, but we do that up so you can have a look at it. In the 16 gauge, which is 1.2 mils, we chose 1/4 inch for the ring sizes. Still not a fan of the 1/4 inch size. 18 gauge, we chose 3/16 or 4.76 mil. This, I believe, is the size that I sent out for the kits. A much nicer size. Still a very, very delicate weave though. And 20 gauge was 5/32 or 3.97 mils. Okay, and of course, let me grab this. The earrings, which was also done in 20 gauge, same size, and we put the 6 seed beads on it, size 6 seed beads. Okay, so tonight I'll just demonstrate how to do the straight weave. I won't be demonstrating the earrings. For those that are part of the Maille Club, those instructions are in the kit for you. Okay.
We had a...
I can't keep repeating every time it buffers for somebody though, because I don't know at what point it's
I get ya.
You get me. Sorry guys, I'm not on my game tonight. I haven't been well all week, so I'm a bit underprepared for tonight, but I will do my best. Words are hard at the moment. Okay, so to start with, we're taking one of our opened rings and we're going to pop on 5. You're not too late, Ray, we've just started. All the ring sizes are actually in the comments below the video, so if you don't catch the ring sizes, I've listed them all there. They're also on our events page, so you can pick up all the ring sizes there. So if you do miss them, it's not a big deal. Okay, so on our open ring, we're popping on 5 pre-closed rings, and we're closing that up. Those cockatoos are loud outside tonight, aren't they? All right, and I forgot to grab a twist tie. Just a minute. Okay. So once you've closed that ring up on your 5 rings, take 2 of those rings and put a twist tie through it. Okay, so that you've got just the 3 rings hanging now. And then what we want to do is we want to take up another open ring. Hey Sharon, good to see you. And we're going to put it through ring, the first ring and the last ring of the 3. So we're going to skip that middle ring altogether. So just push it out of the way and pick up the first and the last of that 3 pairs of rings. So you can see that it pushes that middle ring down inside the previous. And before we close that up, we're going to pop on 3 closed rings. Thanks, Ray. I'm doing okay today. I'm much better, so everything's good, hopefully. All right, and we're going to close that up. And you can see we're back to having 3 rings dangling off 1. So take up another open ring. And again, we're just going to pick up the first and the last of those 3 dangling rings. And before we close it, we pop on 3 more prepared rings and close it up. So that's the basis of the weave. So you just keep doing that to the length that you require. Picking up the first and the third, popping on 3 more closed. Whoops, don't drop them. And then once you've put those 3 on, close it up And you just keep going all the way down. I'm just going to pop a single ring through here. I'm only going to go that long, so I'm not at the end. Don't put any closed rings on. Okay. So that's what your chain looks like at the moment. Are we dropping out again, are we? Yeah. Sorry guys, I really don't know what's going on tonight with that. I'm really, really sorry. There just isn't a lot I can do about it. Right. I will keep going and hopefully we can produce a decent video out of this. Alright, so once you've got your... Blame the heat. Yeah, nobody wants to work in the heat, Wes. Once you've got your base chain sorted, go back to the beginning. And what we want to do now is we want to take up one of our colour 2 rings, our AA rings, and we want to put it through this ring that's pointing out, that ring that got pushed aside, through that, and then through the bottom ring of the pair above it. So just the bottom ring, and close that up. And ideally, you want that silver ring to be sitting in between that pair of rings. So it is a bit loose, it will pop out, but ideally that is where you want that ring to be. So your work looks like that. And then we want to do the same on the other side. So to do that, I usually just turn the work around this way. Makes it just easier for you. And making sure that middle ring, that loose ring is in the middle. We come up through the second ring, on the bottom, and up through that single ring. And we close it up. Okay, and that's basically it. We just need to do that down the length of the bracelet. So I'll show you again. Taking up a colour 2 ring. This time we want it to go down to this loose ring here, this third ring that got pushed up. We bring it down through the top of that ring, and then we bring it through the bottom ring of the pair that's above it. So just the bottom ring, we don't pick up both those rings, and we close that up. And then to do the same on the other side, make sure that that's, whoops, I've got the dropsies. Make sure that single ring is sitting in between that pair. Take up another colour ring, and this time we bring it up through, try and move that out of the way, up through the bottom of that second ring, the bottom of the pair, and up through the single ring. So on the other side we go down, on this side we bring it up. We close it up. And that's it, guys. Super easy. Hopefully you all can see that we managed to keep the stream going while that was on. And I'll just do the next few. So again, taking up that ring that's loose, the ring that got pushed out of the way, we bring our colour ring down through it and down through the second ring, the bottom ring, and the pair that's above. So if you're doing your beading ones, this would be where you would pop your bead on before you close the ring up. And then to do the other side, I just flip it over. Make sure that that ring is in between those two rings, the pair above it. Bring your colour ring up through that bottom pair and up through the single ring. Looking fresh as a newborn elephant. Oh, Kira. Good grief. Well, this is not a banana this time.
I might have to put it in a small minute.
I'm not sure why I look like a newborn elephant, but okay. Not a weave I like, but nice and easy. Yeah, look, it's not a weave I could ever see myself using earrings. It's nice for earrings, I think, but not for, I'm not a fan in it for bracelets. And I've just got the rings prepared for one more, so I'll do the last one. So down through that single ring, down through the second of the pair above it, close it up, flip your work over, make sure that loose single ring is in between the pair above, go up through the bottom ring, up through the single ring. Hey Rosy Rings, how are you? Okay, and that's it. Now I'm pretty sure everybody would have gotten that, so that's a nice, super simple, easy weave. Does anybody need me to continue it on, or is that fine? Okay, I'll just go over the different sizes again since there was a problem in the first time that I said them. So 14 gauge version, so we work in AWG, so 14 gauge is 1.6 millimeters. The size used for 14 gauge we chose was the 5/16 or the 7.94. 16 gauge, which is 1.2 mils. These rings are 1/4 inch or 6.35 millimeter. 18 gauge, which is 1 mil. We went with the 3/16 or 4.76 mils. And then 20 gauge, which is 0.8, is the 5/32 or the 3.97. Again, that was the size we chose to do the earrings in. 5/32, and the beads we used were seed beads, the size 6. Okay, so the Maille Club subscribers would have got the size 18. I think that's what we sent out. I'm hoping that's what we sent out. And the 20 gauge earrings. Yeah, I'm not sure of the longevity of the weave as a bracelet. It is a very delicate bracelet. Earrings, it looks nice. It looks much nicer as earrings, I think, than it does as a bracelet. But that is my personal opinion. Okay. Am I creating an eye to put the coloured rings through? No. Not really, because there's not, I mean, there's a small amount of overlap, so I guess you could call it an eye. In that anywhere that rings overlap, there's an eye. But it's not all that noticeable, because the rings only just overlap. Yeah, I like the 18 gauge version. I think it's a nice combination between not too delicate, but that it'll fall apart, but that it looks good. But as I said, that's just a personal opinion. But it's a weave that I hadn't actually done before, so I thought I would give it a go and bring you guys along for the ride. So hopefully you get something out of that. Don't forget, if you make the pieces up, to put it on Aussie Mailers through the week. We'd love to see it. I hope to be a little bit more on Aussie Maille this week. I said it hasn't been a very good week for me this week. I've actually had 3 days off work, which is very weird for me. Very weird. Alright, well, I think that's it, peeps. We're done. Nice and early. So unfortunately, Maille Club subscription for our March has closed for our March subscribers. So sorry if anybody who wanted to sign up but missed out. You'll have to wait till the 1st of March to sign up for April's. We'll be sending the kits out
next week
on Monday and Tuesday. I will be making them up this weekend. I've started packing little bags of goodies so you guys can make some kits, and I will try to remember what everybody's who stated a preference for the gemstones in Aussie Mailers. I will make a list and I will try to do that for you. but there are no guarantees. But they're all lovely gemstones, so you should enjoy whatever it is you get. I'm really looking forward to this month's kits going out, and hopefully you guys will like them. We've got some nice goodies in the loot bag. Everybody should enjoy. Alright, so I think that's it. We don't have any other messages or anything exciting happening at the moment.
Questions for next week?
Alright, yes, of course. Next week is our first attempt at a live chat session, an FAQ session. I'll probably be crafting while I'm talking to you guys, so I'm going to have to find a product or a project to do. So hopefully that will all go well next week. Otherwise it just might be a case of me sitting here crafting away talking to myself. Yeah, he always does look after me. He's done a very good job this week. In fact, he was the one who insisted I not work, and he took me out, and so all that sort of good stuff. No, Anthea, there's no sales coming up in our immediate future. We might do an Easter sale. We had a bit of fun with our Easter sale last year with our Eggy Dude, so we might bring our Eggy Dude back and do a bit of an Easter hunt again. I can dance while talking. No. All right. May not make it next week. No worries, Marion. Oh, don't forget, we're also doing our prize giveaway next week. So you got to be in it to win it, guys.
That's right.
That's right. We're giving a
question.
We got it. Yeah, I got a week to come up with a really good question. But yeah, so that's next week. So just a bit of a chat. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed to our YouTube channel and would like to, that would be great. We'd appreciate it. Like, comment, share. Every little bit helps get Aussie Maille's name out there. I could drink wine while I'm talking. I'm not sure how YouTube would feel about that, but I could do that. We've got to try and keep these things a little G-rated, you know. All right, everyone, I hope you have a really good night. I hope to see you guys next week. As I said, it'll be our first live chat FAQ session, and we will be giving away our monthly prize to attendees of that session. All right, so I have no idea what time cricket finishes. So we'll see you next week. So enjoy tonight. Sorry, it was a little bit quick. And we'll catch up with you next week. Bye. Take care.